He did? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so this is just going to be a collective reading. The other one I didn't get to. Okay. You can donate at the end of the collective if you like. Um, but I'm going to do like this is mainly just the collective reading. All right, so let's see. Let's start with the. Where is it at? There it is. Let's do the Black Moon astrology here. We're going to see what comes through here. The collective. Part of fortune increase. That is a beautiful card. I see you being very driven, very ambitious with the Mars force. The part of fortune is a beautiful card to have here. The corresponding tarot is the Ten of Pentacles. This is like everything that you want in life. So I feel like you have a lot of talents and gifts that will emerge, and it's going to be stirred up by some sort of event. It could be like a thought, some sort of event, because you have some gifts that you may not have known that you had. It may have been unconscious gifts that's been waiting beneath the surface. And I feel like once you take action or expand your mind in some way, those talents and gifts will emerge. But this is a time when things begin to flow more easily and you will have your success. But success and how it will come about and how long it will take will very much depend upon the surrounding cards. And we did have the Mars force at the bottom of the deck, so it is being very driven, very ambitious. So I feel like this is all in your hands. But you want to take advantage of this time of easy flow to resolve conflicts. And it's time to heal that toxic situation which has been so difficult to overcome. Some of you may want to take on another area of study or master some form of other art form. But you're more creative and you're in tune with your imagination as well as your emotions at this time. So disagreements are improbable, but if they happen, you will likely take the high road. But anything to do with public relations, some of you may have a promotion on your hands here, but this is a period of recognition and achievement. And it says if your questions regards to romance here, it says or any other type of relationship, know that the situation is a fated one. It is meant for both of you to help each other, help fulfill each other's calling. This will not be a relationship you can ever move away from easily. Destiny is involved, so together you're called to achieve and master higher things that would have been more difficult had you not met each other. In this, there will be challenges, even though the love will always remain. So there is a partnership here or coming up in the near future where even if you deal with challenges with one another, that love that you have for each other will always be there. But your desire to fly is strong at the moment. Any shackles previously placed are being smashed and you're experiencing a release. Moving ahead is what this card is all about. Madame Fortune smiles upon you. It's a very beautiful card to have with that part of fortune increase. So let's see. Let's pull one of these here. Yeah, see, you're going to be navigating distractions. navigating distractions. You may listen to music. Music may help you heal, may help you tap into your inner world. But I do see you being very strategic. You're thinking things through very carefully. And there is a bell, there is an announcement here. So this can be what stirs those gifts that have been underneath the surface, just waiting to emerge. Let's see what this announcement is. So, what is this announcement? News is on the way. Okay. Some sort of news. This could also be you announcing to the world like some sort of new project, or you like wanting to step in some sort of new direction. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Yeah, because you're thinking things through. And you have a lot of luck on your side here. But I do see you navigating distraction. You do have some good news on the way with the bird flying, so be on the lookout for that. That's very exciting. And let's see what else comes through. That's a beautiful card to have there, that part of fortune. It's a very welcome sight in a reading. So let's see what comes through with the Ascending Life Oracle here. Celebration, yeah, parties, social events, happy outcome, socializing, going out more. So that's very nice. I do feel like you're trusting in divine timing. And I do see a powerful sense of renewal here. So I think you're taking the time to go out, socialize, enjoy yourself more. And I feel like you're releasing what is not in your control. And I do see this powerful inner transformation as there's this release of old stagnant energy. And if you've been feeling somewhat fragmented, like there's a split in your energy, you have too many things going on at once, there's the good news. So I feel like it's stirring up those gifts that you didn't know that you had, those talents, those gifts that you didn't know that you had. That's the good news. The most difficult part of the situation is over. We did see that. Yeah, news is on the way. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Yeah, I do see that you are journeying to the next level. There's this new adventure that's awaiting you. Let's look. Any opportunities, challenges here? I do feel like you're overcoming. This can be like devil energy. I do feel like you're overcoming oppressive energy in your life. Some of you, it can be like bad habits as well. It says the situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that is influencing you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. This is going to require you to use your discernment. The stories you're telling yourself, having the negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. So stop listening to your ego based story That could be the devil energy here. That is laced with falsehood and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. So I do feel like these gifts that are emerging, the thoughts that can be stirring them is the affirmations that you're speaking, the truths that you're going to be speaking to yourself. It's like bringing into awareness. A lot of times our ego, it starts running on autopilot. And a lot of things we're saying to ourselves, we don't even have conscious awareness of what we're saying, the narrative in our mind that we're speaking. And this will lead to intuitive wisdom gifts. This will lead to those gifts being stirred up that you didn't know that you had, because you're seeing more of the truth of who you really are. It says honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes. Again, that's that new area of study some of you may be wanting to take. Diary, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. And take that leap of faith here. You have to let go of something good to get something great. The leap into the unknown can be scary, but you're being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. Nice. All right. So I'll go ahead and answer you, Asaya. What's your question, Asaya? You still here? Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's see. Will you call Asaya? Will Asaya and this person, will they call contact again? Will they reconcile? Will he call again? Yes or no? Yeah, he's going to return. Judgment. That's a return. But I do see, yeah, it's like, could be third party here. 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, or some sort of third influence. And I do see ego battles, discontentment, and feeling on the cold. Like I see return, but not without challenges here. Yeah, I do see a return. You will connect with this person again. You will. But it looks like there's definite like challenges here and like discontentment and feeling left out in the cold. There's like insecurities and stuff like that, and they need to be faced first. But I do feel like he will reach out again. There's some form of reconciliation, some form of return, but it's not pleasant. It doesn't feel like. Yeah, right. But I hope that helps, Asaya. And I'm going to, you're welcome. I'm going to hop off and Relax a little, and I'll be live again later on. And I'll connect with you guys again soon.